Hey everybody, it's me Ian. Welcome to Snivy unscripted 133, Prom, Part 2. If you haven't heard the first part, it was basically me summarizing what I was expecting out of prom and all the events leading up to it. And now, here we go. So, me and Elizabeth, we were Skyping earlier, before the dance, and we were all like, okay, so how do we look? We look good? Alright, okay. So, we go, and we meet up with each other. It's like we're waiting outside, and there's a situation that's been kind of going on with Elizabeth for a while. We'll name it here, but let's just say it's kind of a big deal to her, and she can get emotional over this situation. And well, we showed up there, and there was a certain someone that she really didn't want to see. And we got there, we were just hanging out. I gave her the flower that I had. Also, this is how I looked with my good ass self. I actually took a lot of Snapchats. It was a funny story. I'll try to put up some videos on my second channel, just a compilation of them. And so we got there. I meet up with them. It's like 6 o'clock or 6:15ish is since how long we were waiting outside, and then we finally get inside, and we go in there. It's a Hollywood-esque theme, so we get in there, and we go inside and sit at the tables. We talk for a bit. It's like me, her, and a couple other friends of ours, or friends of hers, and mine, I guess. My main squad, they're not there yet. They show up an hour late because Alex was busy playing Destiny. Oh, Alex, you. Yeah. So, after a while, I don't know what happened, but, she gets up out of her seat and she just walks off. And so I start texting him, like, hey, you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, do you want me to come over there? She's like, no, that's fine. And, she comes back a little bit later. At this point, I'm kind of like sitting at the table with myself. She comes back. She's happy, and then we start having sort of a dance. And, we get all that ghetto music. Look it up, look at her, and I'm over here doing the whip like all the time. Then it turns 7 o'clock, where the main squad comes up. The ones: Alex, Isabel, Abby, Jennifer, Maria, them. And, well, things got picked up a bit. I got to talk with Alex, made fun of him a bit, put it all on my Snapchat story. It was fun, we were just hanging out, taking pictures. And, yeah, we were dancing and stuff. And, at one point, here's another thing. At one point, Elizabeth, she's like, hey, come on, let's go dance. Or she takes me out to the dance floor. Like, she literally drags me, and she, like, puts around her hands like this. She's like, eh. She's like, stop doing your hands like that. I'm like, sorry. She's like, yeah. And, we tried it slow. You try to dance to bachata music, I think it is, like Mexican music, the ones that they usually play in the clubs. So, yeah, I kind of just go back, awkward. And, Isabel and Abby are there, and they're like, so you need to go, like, because at this point, her, Elizabeth, and her friend Jade, they're over there dancing to the music, and Isabel and Abby come up to me, and they're like, look, we're not gonna let you go off into some high school without dancing with a girl from before high school. And it's kind of ironic, sort of, in a way, because Isabel's kind of the one who I messed up dancing with at the Valentine's dance. And I guess she kind of felt bad for me, so she was giving me this thing. She's like, I want you to go up there, steal Elizabeth from Jade and dance with her. I'm like, but, I, so yeah. But, before that, we kind of just did, the natural dance, the right foot now, left foot now, y'all. Turn it back, crisscross, that's one. And then we did the cha-cha slide. And, we did the wobble, all those sorts of club music. And, at one point, they started playing slow music, or not slow music, but more bachata music. And, her and Jade are out there dancing. and they both said like, come dance with us. I'm like, okay. So I got both arms, and then I just started dancing, and I don't know, it came over me. It felt finally good to actually dance, you know, to actually actually do it right, because I was doing pretty good, if I might not add, if I may add. I was walking back and forth. It was just, it felt nice. It felt nice to finally dance with a girl, and not just a girl, two girls. Look at that. But yeah, so after that, I go and tell them like, guys, I did it, I'm done, I'm done. So after a while, I don't think I'm missing anything important, because I'm trying to like go through this as fast as I can, but not leave out any important details. Well, I mean, important as they have to be, and we kind of just hang out. And then at one point, me, Alex, and Elizabeth, we were all just hanging out in the booth, and they started playing some ghetto music. I started dancing. My I was like, I have a Snapchat story of it. I gotta find the place to. I'm gonna upload it to my second channel. If you guys want to see some of those videos, I'm gonna try to edit them. And I did the other one like, look at her flick at her wrist, look at her flick at her wrist, or I don't fuck with Jew. It was pretty fun. It was a pretty fun dance, and overall I liked it. I'm not leaving any important details out. I might, we kind of just hang out. It was a pretty chill one. I don't think a lot of drama happened. Okay, well, I take that back. A lot of drama happened. Not to me specifically, to other people. I noticed Alex was sad at one point. I didn't know what that was up. I didn't want to go and intrude on him, because I think he was in pissed off mood, because I kept zooming in the camera on him in Snapchat and kept calling him a fuckboy. It was funny. But I don't think he was in the mood. And, at one point, I saw him, hug someone, and then they went to go dance. I'm like, get it, Alex. But yeah, no. Me and Elizabeth, we were there for, a while. At one point, at the end, everyone was going, and she left, or she didn't leave, but she went outside. I followed her. Well, not really followed her, but at this point she was talking, and I could tell something was up. So, I kind of followed behind her a bit just to see what was up. Saw her hugging a couple of her friends, and they were like holding her. So at that point, I knew something happened between that certain situation that happened. And she goes outside, I go outside. She doesn't really know. I guess she kind of knows I'm there. And well, she just starts hugging her friend for like a while, and then she hugs someone else, or like as soon as she does that and he leaves, I go up to her. I'm like, "You gonna be okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I'm like, "Are you sure?" She's like, No, I'm gonna be fine." She was crying. I didn't want to leave my prom night I didn't want to leave my prom night to be depressing. And after that, my other friend, he came in and he started, hugging her for a while, talking, comforting her. After that, I was done. She came to me and she was crying. I did what I could and I hugged her, telling her it was gonna be alright. She walked away, went to the other side of the field, the other side of the school, where there was like kind of no one there. She just sat there. I didn't want to seem too clingy, so I just stayed back. And I was just on my phone. The dance was about to end. And, after that, she came up to me, she said bye, gave me a hug. She walked to her car, and I was there for like, a couple of more minutes, talked to some of my friends, said goodbye, because I'm not going to the high school where most of my other friends are going. They're going to this one called Nimitz, and I'm going to Victory, which is like, you have to gain access to get into. You all saw my video on that. I think that was 125, or something like that. It's not even scripted, 125. But yeah, I think that's all that happened. Say goodbye to my friends. My mom picked me up. She kind of got mad because I wasn't taking a lot of pictures, nor did I get the picture that you were supposed to get with that $22. Yeah, I agree. I was kind of stupid on my part, but I'm a stupid kid. I make stupid decisions. Don't we all? Yeah. I'm glad that this prom went as nicely as it did. Not a whole lot of drama. Things went right in my way for a couple things, maybe not so much for others. And, for Elizabeth, if she's watching this right now, I hope things get better, I mean, I'm assuming I know the reason why you were crying. I'm assuming I know that whole part. But it's gonna be fine. I've given you all that advice earlier. All this advice that we've been talking about for like the past 2-3 weeks and stuff. It's gonna be fine. Okay. That's about it for today. So yeah, prom was pretty good. I'm gonna try to get some of the pictures and videos up. I'm gonna put them in like a thing, and I'm just gonna compile them up. All right, for you guys. And yeah, I'll probably put it on my second channel just for y'all to watch. Yep, that's about it. And yeah, I will see you all next time.